The USDA just released the August WASDE report. So Kim, were there any surprises?
I think there was, especially in the wheat market. You look at wheat production in the United States, they lowered it to 1,697,000,000 bushels. The trade expected 1,723,000,000 bushels, and last month it was 1,746. You look at hard red winter wheat production, 777,000,000 bushels compared to an expectation of 806, and last month 805,000,000. Winter wheat production at 1,320,000,000. Trade expected 1,363,000,000. So I think wheat supply there and production in the United States is less than expected. You look at the world, they lowered world production to 28.5 billion bushels. Last month it was 29.1, and last year it was 28.5. So we dropped a lot of wheat. Black Sea, 4.2 billion bushels. It was 4.4 billion last month, 4.6 billion last year. Russia, 2.66 billion bushels, 3.1 billion last month, 3.1 billion year before. And Ukraine, 1.2 billion bushels, offsetting some of that lower Russian wheat production there. That's below the 1.1 billion last year. You look at ending stocks, wheat, 627 million bushels compared to 644 on expectations. Hard red winter wheat, 369 million versus 369 expected there. And world at 10.3 billion bushels, down from the expectation of 10.7. So I think wheat came out pretty well on this report as far as price is concerned.
So what about corn and soybeans?
Well, while wheat report I think was bullish, corn and beans is neutral. You look at the numbers, the trade expected 15 billion bushels. They got 14.75 billion, down from 15.1 last month. So slightly bullish in the production there for corn. Soybean production, 4.339 billion bushels. The trade expected 4.35 billion. So relatively neutral there. You look at the ending stocks for corn, 1.2 billion. They expected 1.3. Soybeans, 155 million bushels. The trade expected 155. World corn ending stocks, 11.2 billion. Trade was at 11.5, so slightly lower there. And soybeans at 3.53 billion. Trade was at 3.47. So beans and corn may be a little bullish, but mostly neutral.
So is there anything else going on that's going to impact prices, do you think?
Well, there's a lot going on around the world. You look at the spring wheat. You got the drought in northern U.S., Canada, Russia, Kazakhstan. That's decimated spring wheat production for this year. Russia wheat production low there. We talked about that. I think that's extremely important. In France, they're in the middle of the harvest. They're getting rains. Their test weights are well below the required levels. India's harvesting a record wheat crop. They're wanting to export some wheat, and Australia's got a good crop coming on. You look at China, they're quietly buying U.S. soybeans now, and I think that's important for our market right now.
Alrighty, thanks, Kim. Kim Anderson, grain marketing specialist here at Oklahoma State University.